The derelict station hung in the void like a tomb, its corridors frozen in time. Commander Kale of the Zithian Empire moved through the darkness with practiced silence, his enhanced eyes scanning the abandoned chambers of what humans once called Station Prometheus. Behind him, two subordinates followed, their weapons drawn, their hearts racing with anticipation. They had come seeking weapons, the legendary technologies that humans had supposedly hidden before their extinction. The galaxy's record spoke of humanity as a species that had destroyed itself in nuclear fire centuries ago. Easy prey. Easy targets. The perfect cautionary tale to show other emerging civilizations what happened when they dared challenge the established order. But the archives told a different story. Kale's claws trembled as he activated the ancient database. Holographic displays flickered to life, casting eerie blue light across his features. His subordinates gasped. Data flows across the screens showed not destruction, but deliberate preservation. Carefully organized. Methodically hidden. The first recording was dated 300 years prior. A human figure, weathered and tired, addressed the camera directly. "My name is Dr. Sarah Chen," the voice resonated through the chamber, "and this is humanity's final message to whoever finds this station." Kale leaned closer, unable to pull himself away. Dr. Chen explained that Earth had indeed faced annihilation. Nuclear weapons had been deployed. Billions had perished. But the survivors, those who emerged from the bunkers, had made a choice. Rather than rebuild in violence and vengeance, they had chosen differently. They had gathered their knowledge, their art, their music, their literature. Everything that made them human. And they had hidden it, preserved it, hoping that one day another species might find it. "We are leaving this galaxy," Dr. Chen continued, her voice steady despite the tears on her face. "Our ships are taking us to distant stars where we can begin anew. But we're leaving something behind, not weapons, not threats, but our story. Our hope. We're betting that intelligence, true intelligence, includes the capacity for mercy." The message continued with an unprecedented offer. Any species that discovered the archives would find technical data, yes, but also something far more valuable. Access to humanity's philosophy of peace. Their methods of conflict resolution. Their understanding of how to build societies without endless warfare. "The galaxy is cruel," Dr. Chen said. "We learned that too late. Civilizations rise through conquest and fall through the same means. It's a cycle that never breaks. But maybe, just maybe, someone will find this and choose differently. Maybe they'll look at our history and decide that there's another way." The final part of the message was the most devastating to Kale. Dr. Chen revealed that humanity had discovered something about the universe's advanced species. Those who relied purely on military might eventually self-destructed. Those who pursued endless expansion collapsed under their own weight. But those rare civilizations that embraced cooperation and cultural exchange? They thrived. "Earth's peace was your last chance," Dr. Chen said directly to the camera, speaking across 3 centuries to whoever might listen. Not a weakness. Not a failure. A choice. The choice that determines whether your species survives the next 1,000 years. Kale's hands fell away from the console. Behind him, his subordinates had fallen silent. The commander thought of his own world, the endless military campaigns, the resource wars, the constant expansion. The Zithian Empire had conquered 17 systems through force. Each conquest had sown the seeds of rebellion. Each rebellion required more military investment. The spiral continued endlessly. He looked again at the face of Dr. Sarah Chen, preserved in digital perfection. She had written this message in the ashes of her own apocalypse, not as a weapon but as a gift. With trembling fingers, Kale made his decision. He activated the station's communication array and began broadcasting Dr. Chen's archives across every Zithian channel. Not as classified intelligence. As an invitation. For the first time in 10,000 years of Zithian recorded history, the Empire would have to choose between conquest and peace. Outside the station, the stars watched silently. Somewhere in the cosmos, perhaps a distant beacon detected the transmission. Perhaps humanity, safe and thriving on distant worlds, was finally receiving the answer to their greatest question. Had anyone chosen differently? If you like this story, drop your comment and subscribe channel. Thank you.